Of all the things that happened, oh my days. Oh, we just want you to move the boiler. I could get in trouble for this. So then, we've been asked today to come in and do a job at this particular building whereby they want to have an automated way to turn the water off, but also a way to know whether there's any leaks or anything like that. So we're installing a small smart device called the Quantify Cubic Secure. I'm going to show you how to get it linked up onto the app, and we're also going to be looking at the cubic detector as well, which is a nice little detector that goes on the floor, so there's any water that appears on the floor, it will know about it and turn the water off and prevent there being further water damage. So without further ado, everybody, let's get on with this video. You filthy pig, Max.
So while you're here,
he's adding on jobs.
While you're here, there's two more little jobs.
Typical.
This tap sticks on. You come in here and the whole room is full of steam and the hot water's all
There's
going
people
down.
all sat on these.
Yeah.
In togas. Okay, let me see if they've got any in stock. I'll get that changed over today. This is typical, isn't it? Oh, we just want you to move the boiler. So we've got to go to Screwfix. Firstly, to get a couple of bits for those job additions, that always happens, but also because we found out that the water supply coming in is in 22mm, and I don't really want to strangle it down to 15mm if I don't have to with those special little converter pieces for this valve. So we're going to pop off to our local supplier to get some 3/4 to 22mm compressions. Let's go. Vamos, mi amigos. Right then, guys, we need to find some adapters for these. Hello, darling, how art thou? So, we need to find an adapter, and look, we've got adapters everywhere, a whole universe of them. I'm going to want to go to 15mm, I think, and then we'll take 2 to 22mm just in case as well. ¿Dónde es? ¿Dónde es de 22? Nice, yeah, great. So, they haven't got any. Hello. All right, are you okay? Has anyone rung you today? Has anyone made any nasty noises to you? I upset her a few days ago. Someone answered the phone, and as she was answering it, I thought it would be someone she knows, because you guys have so many regular customers. It wasn't. And I went up, and as soon as she answered it, I went, "Ay!" by the phone. And you went absolutely... Do you know them?
No, I don't know them. You go Pamford, Denise speaking English.
So yeah, she went absolutely mental, started kicking off, bit me. That's why she sits on that desk. You can keep an eye on her then. You know, it's like a tiger. Gets behind you, it attacks. Right, see you soon, guys. Love you. Quality, so happy about that. We can now go back to the job and get these fitted. Now, obviously the fact that we've only got them going to 15mm might be a bit of an issue because we don't want to be strangling down the flow too much. Let's see. Just think, I was up this morning because of Ted, 1:30, 3:30, 5:30, and now here we are, plumbing for all our work. Just want to let you know that this Wednesday evening, that's Wednesday the 24th of April, I'll be doing a live stream with the people from Quantify. So if you've got any questions you'd like answered on that live stream, comment them below and I'll try to get them answered for you. I've also left a link to the live stream below, so you can click on that and get a reminder when we go live at 7 PM on Wednesday night. Oh, I can have myself custard cream or a bourbon cream. No, just wishful thinking now, isn't it? Ah, and there's something in the back of the van, just there, that I'm going to get out in this video. You're going to love it. Honestly, don't go anywhere, you're going to love it. So while I'm here, there is some, just noticed a couple of things, so I'm just sorting them out. Slight little bit of low pressure. Don't think there's any leaks on this system. Well, there's nothing visible, and there's no pipe work underground here on the heating system side. So I'm just pumping up that gauge up there, right at the top left. That always gets me, that does. Right, so let's just pop it open and have a look inside. Assembly instructions, obviously take notice of those. We're going to install it on this piece of pipework here. Let's have a look at the Cubic Secure itself. So we've got 2 3/4 inch inlets on either side. We can actually turn the water off manually if we like, using this here, or you can use this button when it's actually powered up. It just takes a standard, oh, what is that power there, Max?
I think it's called a micro USB.
A micro USB, or as I like to call it, old mobile phone lead. They don't come with any fittings at the moment to get them converted over to 22mm or 15mm, as you know, because we've gone around looking for them. So I've got these two here. We'll be able to just seal them up normally, just like that there, like so. Then there's a little arrow on the bottom as well, denoting which way the water's coming through. So if we look at this here, we've got our main stopcock valve there, that's coming through like that. The arrow is like that on here, so we're going to want to install this that way round, okay? That's what we're going to do on this one here today. So without further ado, let's get the old girl installed now. Kneeboard. Oh, right, getting into a nice warm bed. Got the old beats on still. Absolutely love these boots. 10% off if you use the code below. Big Boots, hashtag comfy. So first things first, obviously turn the water off, which might be easier said than done looking at the state of this valve. Hopefully you won't have to go outside and find the mains stopcock like we had to do at Nick and Corin's job. I'll leave a link to that video in the cards at the end of this so you can go and watch me drill a hole through a toilet pipe. Right, next thing, we've obviously got a hell of a lot of pipe work that's above us here, all in 22mm. Someone's put, look at that, someone's put a little drain cock there. So we can actually drain that water out nicely into a bucket or off into a receptacle, so when we cut this we don't get water everywhere. So I'm just going to find something to do that with now. Oh, there's a bucket here. Oh wow, let's just let it all out already. Oh no, let's not be tricked. Let's get these all buttered up and ready to go. I'm just going to use a generic thread seal for this. So thanks everyone for coming back to the channel after a little bit of a sabbatical, because me and my wife welcomed our baby boy Ted into the world. Little Tedlet. He's great, he is. I'm not sleeping. Tell me, when will I sleep again? I really need to know. So I'm just going to grab this brass bit here. I like the way there's quite a lot of brass in this. Oh, that slots. Do you think that slots just for that? Oh yeah. Oh my days. Oh. Someone's thought about, I love that. That is a lovely bit of design.
Do you want to explain to the peeps what this thing actually does?
We're going to in a minute. Oh. Okay. Alright everyone, Max wants me to tell you what this does. This turns the water off, okay? You can turn it off from here, you can turn it off by pressing this button, but also you can turn it off using an app, and also it will sense whether there's any leaks in the property when there shouldn't be, and also shut the water off then. The reason being for that is a lot of you probably don't know, if you go on holiday and you don't turn your water off, or you don't have a leak detection device, and you have a leak, a lot of the times your insurance companies won't cover you, alright? So that's why it's important having it. You happy now, Max? Right, so look, when we cut these off, you can measure these, just make sure that we've got like a good 5mm in on this side, a good 5mm in on this side, make it equidistant. So I'm just going to make my first cut here on this. There's probably still going to be loads of water in here, I've drained it out, but it just feels to me like there's going to be a bit more in here than I thought. Didn't I say? Yes, you did again. So very simple to fit, nice and easy, very straightforward. Más fácil, some would say, than certain other pieces of plumbing. Right, so out comes that bit. When you work in places like this, there's always a bit of blue roll about. And by the end of this video, there won't be any more, because I'll have nicked it. So just giving the pipe a good old clean off. Right, okay, a bit of that on there. And then of course a bit of my V2 Plus, everyone loves me putting that on pipework. Oh, what are you putting V2 Plus on? Oh, I don't need to, fittings are designed to work anyway. Shut up, honestly, you people. Just because you keep saying that in the videos, guys, I'm going to put more on than I normally would. Make sure they're nicely pushed in all the way. So we're now just going to turn the water back on. Right, there you go, water's back on. And that's supposed to not actually be letting anything out, so turn it back off again.
You haven't charged for this one, have you?
I haven't. That's why this is happening.
That's why this has happened.
I'm being nice. We're my local village hall, mate. And now look, stuff's going wrong. We've got to, look guys, don't do freebies for anyone, alright? Charge everyone a $5, otherwise things will go wrong. It doesn't matter, it's just a nominal sum. It's not because you want to earn money, it's because you want to keep away the wrong goblin. Right, so we've got water coming back on now. Yeah. So first thing I want to show you is, look, firstly look at me turning the water on and off. It's an absolute nightmare, and also every time we do it, the glands on these leak. And wind that back a bit just in case. Look, so we've got a leaking gland on there now. Always the same. So usually with a leaking gland like that, usually actually they'll stop after a few minutes, or you can just nip that up just like that and that'll get that stopped. But now we can just turn the water off like this. There we go, water's off, nice and easy. Improvement number one is how easy it is for us to manually turn off the water, just like that, using the Cubic Secures just manual turn off, okay? That's all just coming on now. Don't worry, Max is getting all worried. It's like noises in the pipework. Oh, but don't worry, it's fine. We're used to noises in the pipework here at Plumber Parts, and I certainly am now that I've got a baby who needs burping, and some of his nappies have been out of this world. Honestly, I thought I'd seen it all, but obviously I haven't. Right, so we've got that installed now. Let's get the Quantifier plugged in and I'll show you the workings of it and the main bits of the app as we go along. Let's have a look. Right, so I've got the Quantifier app here on my phone. Grease in the background, lovely. Right, so I've got to add a device, but I'm just going to do this. So we've got a Cubic Secure, so we're going to add that. And we need to have access to the Wi-Fi and the internet as well. Right, so this is cold water, so we're just going to select that. Check the status light is white. So I've got this power supply. So the one I've got with the Cubic Secure at the moment that's been supplied with it is a Europe power supply. And as you all know, guys, we've left the EU. Ooh, politics in plumber parts. So I've just got this power supply here. I quite like it actually. It's an old UE Boom one. Pop that in here. Plug it in into the little pluggy bit. Oh! Look at that, she's all lit up. Wait until the Connect light starts flashing white. Okay, boom, next. Connecting to your Cubic Secure. I'm basically going to have to tell it what the Wi-Fi connection is. Let me very quickly just do that and we'll come back in a sec once I've got this to join the Wi-Fi. Okay, so if we want to change it over to hot water, we can. We can turn the water on and off directly in this app as well, which is really easy, especially if you've got a water meter that's really difficult to get at, say in your home at the back of the airing cupboard or the back of the cupboard in the kitchen. Is it time to water the garden? You can temporarily turn off the leak alarm directly in the app. Wow, so if you're watering the garden, it's all good. So from here, we can then look at like consumption in litres, hot water consumption in litres, stuff like that. We've also got a list of events. So we can go through there. If there's been anything happen, like water, a big amount of leaks, or you've turned the water on and off, that will show up in there. So I'm just going to try I want to try the physical thing first. Oh my days, how cool is that? You seeing that, Max? Oh, she's using the water in there. Let's turn that back on. The lady with the flowers. Which is a great placebo song actually. The lady of the flowers. So you can turn the water on and off like that. You can do it with this little slotted screwdriver there. That's all good. So now we're into My Devices. We've now got a whole load of bits and pieces in here that we can go through. Over time you'll actually be able to see the consumption of water in this property. But you can also change the status. So if you want to turn the water off. So if you want to turn the water off, you can say, yeah, close the water. And there you go, it's doing it right now. That quick as well. I love that. That's super fast. So now the leak alarm is on. So for instance, if anyone actually turns off the water in here now and the pressure drops, that will know about it. It'll be like, oh, there's a problem. So yeah, the water's off. So now if I want to open it up again, just press yes, open. Boom, open up straight away. And there comes the water again. Beautiful. Wicked. And honestly, out of a lot of the things that we have to fit that are Wi-Fi controlled and all the rest of it, that was pretty easy, wasn't it, Max? You just watched me do that in real time and even you were surprised. So look, let's add 2 leak detecting actual physical devices that we can put on the floor or in areas where we think there might be a water leak, and also we'll just test them as well, and I'll show you how quick it is for them to sort of sense a leak and then go back to this to turn off the water and save you a massive insurance bill. So we've got the Cubic detector here, okay? Basically these immediately sense for any leaks on the property or anything like that. They'll send a message over to your smartphone, but also turn the water off automatically if you want it to. If I want, I can scan the QR code on the back of here for instructions, but I'm not going to do that because I'm a bloke. I'm just going to do it on here because it's so easy. In a sec as well, I'll show you as well the Cubic detector sensor. This is the small one, just in case it's in a really sort of difficult spot to get to. So it's got a bit of 3M tape on the back. So say for instance I wanted to do some sensing right at the back of a really, really small cupboard. I'll be able to clip this on here, pop that on the wall like that, and then bring the wire down to where I wanted to actually sense for a water leak. Right, so let's get this all sorted out now. Plus, press the plus button on here. Oh look, Cubic detector, there it is. Let's begin. Turn the lid of your Cubic detector clockwise and remove the lid. The lid is off. Oh look, it's almost real life, isn't it? Got one of those little batteries in here, pull that off. Light is blinking blue. Hold on, it might take 30 seconds. Oh, I'll leave the lid off for now. Join that. So yeah, connecting, lovely. Wait until the light stops blinking blue. Okay, right, so we're just going to wait for that to stop. The LED will first change from blinking to solid blue. There we go. Hey! The process is complete when the light is off. Put the lid on. The lid is on. Yay, I'm done. So look, everything's fine in here at the moment. No leaks whatsoever. Until a leak monster comes along. Right, so we've got water here now. Let's make a little leak. The water's on at the moment. Oh, so you see these little prongs on here? They're sending out a small current, and if that current is made by obviously the conductivity of water, then that should send something to my phone and say, oh, we got a leak. Oh, so it's doing a little bit of a hi. Okay, right, so look, the Cubic detector has detected a leak. That's what that beeping's about. So now we know that there's a leak. We've been told there's a leak. We can go over to here and be like, oh, we've got to do something about it. Or of course, we can go to water on and go, yes, closed. Boom, the valve is now closing. Sweet as a nut. Obviously you can override that valve at any time, so if you came in here and the motor had shut it and you didn't have access to the app but you'd fixed the leak and you needed the water back on, you'd be able to override that manually with a screwdriver to get all that working again. So we've done that there. Don't know why I'm running to the camera, but I am. Now we're going to add another one of these. I'm just going to put it onto the small tag one and then we're going to put it under the kitchen in here. Follow me. By the way, I'm going to be fitting a radiator there, putting a 2-port valve in the pipework up there. This whole system's going to get sorted out. I think I've filmed some of it already, but that footage is currently waiting. Back into the Quantify app. Boom, boom, boom. Cubic detector, let's pop another one in, let's begin. While this is connecting, and you've seen me do a little bit of plumbing, please consider signing up to learnplumbingonline.com with me, Plumber Parts, or James. I'm not actually talking in the third person at the moment. You can go and learn everything you need to know from the world of plumbing, just from the ground up basically, and we've had 50 people sign up already, so I'm absolutely chuffed about that. They got in on a nice little early bird deal, so get over there now guys, sign up. If you're someone who's bought a new house and you just want to learn a bit more about the plumbing in your house, then by all means go over there and do it. It will teach you everything from compression fittings to soldering to bending copper pipe in a structured way. Or if you're a young person thinking about doing an apprenticeship, or an old person thinking about doing it, or someone in between, who cares, go over there and check it out. You'll be ahead of the game before going into it all, and it's just really handy skill for you guys to know. It's about 6.5, 7 hours worth of footage I think now, so go over there, check out those lessons. You can do them in your own time. learnplumbingonline.com with yours truly, Plumber Parts. So the device is registered now, so there's our first one. So I could basically say, oh, so device name, My Cubic Detector. We can call that one Boiler Room, beautiful. And then this one we rename Kitchen. Right, so bit of 3M tape on the back, pop this in, and then we can pop this up here. So that's nicely out of the way. And then look, we've got quite a lot of water stuff under here. You know, there's plenty of places where this could all leak. We're just gonna pop some water in there. If we do this, leak. So it's knowing there's a leak straight away. It's going to take a couple of seconds, but let's face it, it's better than if you were out, you know, sunning yourself, bronzing your gooch in the Maldives. You know, you're not going to know about it. So let's see what's happening. The leak has been detected. Oh, where's that gone? Oh, it's turned the water off already. Max, come with me. I mean, sorry. Wow. How good is that? Shut, look, already. Wow. Oh, that is cool, isn't it? For instance, the water is now off. Look. Water is off. So look, it says, do you want to turn the water on? Because we fixed the leak. So say yes, open. That is insane. Isn't that mental? So in a nutshell, we've got automatic water shut-off technology with one-of-a-kind ultrasonic precision. And it's only 110 millimeters wide in form factor. There we go, all done. Nice to know that we've given them the safety and knowledge that if there's any leaks here, the water's just going to shut off automatically, but they're going to know about it as well. So they'll be able to take action about it really, really quickly if there's ever any problems. But I know what you guys are thinking. What have you got in the back of your van, Jimmy? What have you got? I'll show you. Got me old golf club set, haven't I? This is all changing soon, by the way. I'm having my van racked out. We just hit a couple of wedges onto the middle of the cricket square. That won't annoy anyone. So what's that? You'd say about 150 yards? Find ourselves a nice little lie as well. Got to find a nice lie. That went a bit further than I thought it would. Should I hit my driver? I could get in trouble for this. There's kids out. Usually you'd hit it over there where them kids are. I mean, if it goes into those trees over there, that'd be alright, wouldn't it? Where are we going? For the cow? Roughly where the cow is? Yeah? Got one more. Happy Gilmore?
Yeah, 100%.
Mate, Happy Gilmores never go right. Oh my God! you hear that? That hit something, didn't it?
Yeah,
that must have gone
need to
300
check.
yards. So there we go. I hope you've enjoyed today's plumber parts video. If you're interested in watching me cause bad leaks, then look at this video here. I wish this house had a quantifier in it when I drilled through a bloody pipe. When I drilled through a pipe in their floor and had to turn the water off. If I had quantifier there, I'd have been able to switch it off straight away. So check this video out and I'll see you in the next one, guys. Hold tight.